Yo, yo.
What's up, everybody?
Well, apparently me. I'm sitting right here with the lights on. I'm up.
Right. Well, we've got the crew back together tonight. I had to do last week's show by myself, which went okay, I think.
At least we're not the 2 Live crew. We're a lot cleaner than that.
We're the 3 Live crew. Dark, you're not driving at the moment, so you want to take over?
Oh, man. How's everybody doing in the chat room? Yo,
Hey,
Evil,
Ossifer.
Doc, Bedlam.
Ossifer?
Hello, everybody doing?
Yeah, Bedlam's in the house.
Gloria.
Donna. Of course, Donna's Donna
Oz,
is one of
how
our
you doing,
special
man?
guests tonight.
Yo, welcome. 2-4. Tonight we got a special event for one. We're gonna have our special guest, the crazy biker bitch.
Yeah, she
Joyce,
was on here before.
the lovely Joyce. Bring her on in.
Good evening, Joyce.
Hi.
Our
How
other
you
special
doing?
guest tonight, Dark Soul's partner in crime, rides on the motorcycle. Donna.
There she is, along with Donna. Well, we call some other names out there, you know, DMV, Thunder Tits, and some other things. God, we love her. She's a great fan of ours.
Thank you for the lovely names.
And I want to say, Joyce, it was a pleasure meeting you.
I think we're
out
muted. Hello?
Who's muted? We're not muted, are we?
No one's
Who knows?
muted.
You can't hear us, Dark?
I can hear you guys.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
But Joyce, it was a pleasure meeting you out at Sturgis this year.
It was awesome. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't realize my chin was a foot above your head.
Yeah, I'm fun sized.
Right? Right?
And we didn't position that picture very well, did we?
Hey, it works.
I don't know. I kind of look strange in that picture.
When don't you look strange?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you can't hide that fact.
Dark
I'm
Soul
sorry.
says he has no sound. Dark, I don't know what happened to you, man. You're not muted or anything.
Well, he's probably
Maybe-
going to have to jump out and come back in.
Yeah, Dark, you're the only one experiencing anything wrong. How you doing, Bedlam? Long time no see, man.
So,
I do have Joyce's book. Oh, I got disappeared.
Now your
What
picture's
happened?
gone here, Don.
I don't even
I
have
don't
my
know
book.
why. I don't know why my picture went. That would be on you.
Here, let me see if I can do something here. Can you hear us, Dark? Yeah, that's on you, man.
I don't know what you did. to
Because
my
now he's not
picture.
coming back.
let's see.
Yeah, now he's gonna try and come. Where's your picture at there, Don?
I don't know. I was there, and then I don't know. I just disappeared. I didn't touch anything.
Well, you got to start up your cam.
I
Resume.
had my camera on, sweetie, because you already saw me. Remember?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. We were having no problems, guys, earlier.
There,
There
I'm
you
back.
are.
I don't know what you're touching, J-Man, but
I
I'm
never
back.
touched a
I'm
thing.
gone.
I'm not touching a
I'm
thing.
not touching nothing.
Nothing. It's your
I
camera
can't see
cord.
anybody. The sun is so bright on my phone
Uh-huh.
at Arizona Bike Week. I can't see anybody. I'm just hoping I'm in the camera.
You're beautiful. Yeah, you're
I
right
can hear you
there.
guys, but I can't see you.
You are right in the picture. You're great. Perfect.
Perfect.
There's Dark Soul. Now he's spinning circles.
It might be his internet.
Well, everything was fine 15 minutes ago. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Donna is in and out. Yeah, we can't figure that
I'm
out
gonna go
either.
out, come back.
I think it's her camera cord. Are you back, Dark?
I'm gonna hop out.
Okay.
And come
Yeah,
back.
I'm back. I got to go out and come back in myself.
Could be the
We're having
storm.
technical difficulty.
Greg
All right.
McBee says, too much sun. That must suck.
It does. I'm so sorry. I'm not really, but it is blue sky, some clouds, motorcycles all over the place. Yeah. If I have to say what, it's because there's motorcycles going by.
Understandable.
I'm inside Westworld, where most of Arizona Bike Week happens, but there's still motorcycles inside here. I'm not really sure how.
Okay. You know, I'm just a little bit jealous. You got sun and nice hot temps, and I'm up here at 40 degrees.
It's not really that hot. I do have on a hoodie. I think it's like 65. I would prefer it to be a little bit warmer, but it's probably about 65.
Well, that's
today.
better than here.
It's better than back home too. So
I mean,
Bedlam says he'll trade you weather. I think he's in Missouri or somewhere, St. Louis maybe.
yeah, he's in
that area.
Missouri usually has decent weather this time. Probably not Arizona Bike Week weather, but
Well, it was almost 80
I gotta
yesterday.
say, Mother Nature is kind of out of whack. So, I mean,
Thank you
one
so
day
much.
it's 75, 80 degrees, and next day is down in the 30s. And, you know, so.
But isn't that Missouri in general, like spring and fall?
It's the past couple of years, you know, you think you have much more heavier snow and stuff, but it's been really mild the last 5 years for snow over here in PA. And now some other parts of PA, they get hit heavier, you know, than I do. I'm in like in the, you know, down in the valley part of it, but you just go over the mountain and everything, they got more snow than I do. So
I can do without.
but anyways,
How long is Minnesota or Arizona's Bike Week?
It officially starts today. Today's Wednesday, right? So it officially starts today. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Most people go home Sunday, so it's not really going on Sunday. So
Okay.
4 days.
Okay.
Most people are here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah. I've got the big events are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've got book signings tomorrow at Scottsdale Harley, an all-female moto event in the morning, and then Scottsdale Harley on Friday, and then Desert Wind Harley Davidson on Saturday. So yeah.
okay.
Cool. A lot of book signing going on.
Lots of book signings going on. Yeah. Maybe a little bike shopping. I just walked through they call it the corral of all the used bikes. I just walked through there. Sorry, I keep doing this because a motorcycle goes by and I'm like, oh, squirrel. Sorry.
I totally understand, Squirrel.
How's Gold Digger?
You have my attention until a bike goes by.
So how's Gold Digger?
How is Gold Digger? She got a ton of work done to her while I was at Sturgis. I did a bunch of work to her. She had some work done to her, and so I rode her to Kansas, dropped her off with what I call my mechanic, and tons of work done to her. But she is retired. She will not be doing any more cross-country rides, which I don't consider 1,100 miles to Sturgis a cross-country ride. That's everyday shit.
That's just around the block.
Yeah. But she will not be doing another coast to coast. Let's say that.
Well,
So I'm looking for something else to do, possibly another epic ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would think the heat shield falling off was the first clue that she was on her last leg.
I know. No. Yeah. She's been abused for a Sportster. She was abused. But I feel like she liked her biker life. But yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say all the grasshoppers you hit, all the rain that you went through. Yeah, she was a little abused.
Yeah. I think she likes it. She's one of those women that likes, the rough life.
Not to mention your oil leak that you had that you went from Sturgis all the way back home once you got to Portland.
Yeah, it ended up being the rocker box. The upper rocker box was warped, and so I had to put a new seal in the upper rocker box and so since when I got back, I also put an oil cooler on her. So she did 3 coast to coast in July and August, mostly 100-degree weather, without an oil cooler on her. So now she has an oil cooler. She's much happier.
That's why you want to retire.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm looking for something.
I got one.
I thought you bought another bike, Joyce.
I did. I bought another bike. Same, a Sportster. XL Custom. I don't love her. I named her Tippy. I don't love her, so I want to get rid of her and get something else. Sportster or Dyna-ish. I don't know.
You need the pink one. You need the pink one.
Oh my God.
That you fell in love with.
I know. $52,000. Yeah.
I know when you said the price tag, and it was used though. Remember?
Yeah,
it had low mileage.
It only had, I think the bike had less than 100 miles on it, but they did call it used. But yeah, I'm not a $52,000 bike girl.
Yeah.
I'm more of a $5,000 to $7,000 bike girl. Yeah, that's
there's only one person in this room that didn't pay quite that much for their bike, but
yeah, not me.
Say.
I need to sell a lot of books to make that happen. Let's just say that. A lot.
I love her. I love Lady. I'm not putting her down dark. No. She's worth every penny of it. But yeah, no, I like that part when you got the pictures. The guy tells you to get on it, and it's like, yeah, he's trying to sell her that bike.
Oh yeah. I'm sure somebody else.
Joyce, I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
How in the world did you go almost 5 years without changing your brake fluid?
5. It was longer than that.
Hey, honestly,
none of the mechanics, none of the people that change your fluids and everything didn't catch that.
I didn't. Can I play the girl card on that one? No, I mean I do a lot with my bike. Like I change my own oil. I mean I always change my own oil. And my desert doctor does it. I change my own oil. I do, I can change the tire. I do a lot. I don't know. I didn't know there was. I don't know. It's kind of like, is there windshield wiper fluid on a motorcycle? I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I don't know. Nobody told me I should. I don't know.
It's like the girly things you call attaching the battery. Okay.
Right.
Yes. I like that. Your definition, the girl, those girly thing. I didn't know I had to tighten. Didn't know I needed to tighten the ground.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with that. Now I know, and now I will probably change the brake fluid more often than I need to. But yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even. And I've even changed. Now I changed the fork fluid, which is kind of fun because it just like squirts out everywhere. So I might do that again too because it was really fun. But
I did laugh about your saddlebag too falling off and zip tying it because we had a friend that had the similar issue on a beginning of our trip. His saddlebag bolt had broke, and he used zip ties to keep the lock in place, and it worked really well.
My life is held together with zip ties. I just wish they were pink. I
traveled with orange ones.
Yeah,
that's dark. I have orange ones, so I can see them.
Yeah.
And when I travel, because I fly usually the dark, and I use zip ties, and I zip tie the zippers on my backpack because I wear a pack on my back and my helmet's in its front backpack in the front of me. So I zip tie my zippers shut with zip ties, and they're orange so I can see them because my bag's black, and black zip ties are hard to see. So I have like these orange ones that I use, and I carry them with me too.
Okay.
Well, that works until you need in your bag really fast.
Yes, it's true. The custom guys cut them off, but I don't have to worry about anybody doing anything. My bag's on my back because I can't see back there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I
do
carry
like
a lot
All
of
right.
zip ties.
Joyce,
I have a question.
Tell us a little.
Sorry,
Tell you
Mary,
what?
I just wanted to ask her about the Spam Museum.
Oh yeah, in Minnesota.
I didn't know there
Where
was
I'm
one
at.
yeah.
Yes, it was
Have
in
you been,
Tyler,
Rob?
Minnesota, I think.
Where?
Yeah, I think that's where it was. But are you a Spam fan now?
Am I a Spam fan? I have not had Spam actually since I left North Dakota. But yeah, I guess I don't hate it. And that was really nice to know. I didn't hate Spam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like Spam myself.
I just
Yeah,
thought it
I
was
was-
funny that it's Rob's home city, Minnesota, like your state.
Well, the Spam Museum is in Austin, Minnesota, which is
Austin.
about 2 hours
Yeah.
south of me.
That's-
I think that's really far south from you, though, right?
Yes, it's if you look up at where Minneapolis is, you go northwest, upper northwest, and I'm in Anoka, Minnesota. So I'm on the extreme outskirts of the metropolitan area.
Okay. My plan originally was to go up northeastern Minnesota, where my dad was born.
Okay.
But then I kept scheduling more book signings on my 53-day ride. So I was getting to do less and less fun stuff and more, well, not that the book signings weren't fun, but it became more and more business and less tourist ride.
Well, I'll let you know. You come back to Minnesota, you're up my way, or if you go up to Duluth or anything, you have a place to stay.
Thank you. And I told you last time, absolutely. I will take you up on that. You know,
You after that, Donna.
And I even got a fire pit out back. We can have a fire.
nice. We could cook some hot dogs on the fire pit or something, or Spam.
No, Campbell's
Well,
soup.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh my gosh.
We can cook Spam on the fire.
You must be a Campbell's soup lover because you constantly was like, wow.
No,
lot.
I hate soup. It was just cheap and easy and filling, and the soup can just like popped off, so I didn't need a can opener. So yeah, it worked. But yeah, it's really yummy, that chicken pot pie, chunky Campbell's.
So yeah, and then your rice and bean and that. So yeah, I know.
Yeah. I was
Alright,
trying to do it inexpensively. I was trying to do the ride as inexpensively as possible. And yeah.
Well, I figured it out at the end of the book to where everything was done. You spent over $5,000, about $5,500.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, I got hotel rooms when I needed to, and a couple times just because I couldn't really find any place to camp. But I did it as inexpensively as I could, besides, you know, the few things that just happened that cost a lot of money. A new tire. But yeah, for the most part, I feel like I could have done it a little bit cheaper. I should have done maybe a couple more bunker bikers.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm currently trying to figure out if I can do this summer 48 states plus Mexico and Canada in 48 days. That's kind of what I have on the calendar. I don't know. For one, I don't have a bike to do it on, so I'm working on that. And I really want to have $7,000 set aside to do the ride,
Okay.
rather than put it on my credit card and come home and figure it out. So I don't know. It's either going to be this summer or possibly next summer, but I need to figure out some things.
Bedlam says he thinks you did pretty good for 3 months on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
That
I
was
think
what
that's
I
pretty
wanted
good too, $5,000.
that was kind of what I wanted the book to be about. Was don't tell me you can't afford to do it, because I can't afford to do anything, and I did it.
You did.
Like, you can make it as cheap as you want. You can make it as expensive as you want. You know, if you want to stay in a hotel every night, it's going to cost you more money. If you want to save money, you could find cheaper places to camp than I did. You don't have to go to dinner every night. You know, you can. I stopped at Walmart, got groceries often, but I still could have saved a lot more money. But I wanted people to know how much money I spent, how much money I didn't spend, so
Right.
they could make a better decision on whether they could afford to do this.
There's a question in the chat.
I'm
Dr.
sorry,
Hall,
Bedlam.
he wants to know if you travel alone, and if so, are you concerned about safety? And
I am
you don't
not
travel alone, do you?
I am not concerned about safety. No, I do. So now I travel alone. Now I prefer to travel alone. So book one was about my ride from Portland to Virginia Beach with a friend and back. Had a great time. Book two, I rode to Florida with another gentleman and back. And then after that trip, decided I needed to ride alone, probably for the rest of my life. And but no, so this trip, Portland to Portland, was a solo trip. I loved it. It took me a day to get used to riding by myself. And then it was like, oh wow, my shoe's untied. I can stop. I don't have to explain to somebody why I need to stop. I can pee as many times as I wanted and didn't have to tell anybody. If I got lost, nobody knew but me. So I never got really lost because nobody knew but me. I wasn't afraid. I carried a gun. I also had a great big taser, flashlight thing. I had a huge ass Rambo knife, gun, taser, Rambo knife. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I don't know.
You had your
I
flashlight, your taser, your knife,
Yeah.
your gun. Oh, did you have spray? I can't remember.
Oh, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right. You had the spray.
Yeah. So I slept like a baby in my tent. I was more worried about bears. Okay, to be honest, I was really worried about bears.
I got that.
But no,
you gotta add
Yeah,
bulls. You gotta add bulls to that list.
Yeah, I gotta add bulls after sleeping in a field with a bull. Bull, actually.
That
But
was a funny one.
Uh-oh. Phone fell.
the wind, it got a little windy here. Okay, sorry about that. No, I should have maybe been a little more fearful, but no, that's not how I want to live my life. Absolutely not. So I would do it again. I want to do it again. I want to do it this summer again. But yeah, no.
There's a couple other questions. What kind of bike are you looking for to be the next bike? And have you met Jess from Her Two Wheels?
Have I met Jess?
Yes. From Her Two Wheels?
Oh, yes, I have met her. Yes.
There you go.
And somebody else is at Arizona Bike Week. I forgot her name.
Probably you on a motorcycle.
Yeah, another motorcycle female lady. My next bike.
2-lane life.
Oh yes, 2-lane life. I love my 2-lane. I call them my 2-lane life boys. I've been on their show as well. If anything really great happens in my life, they are one of the first people that I text anything to. New bike. I want another Sportster, but I also want something a little bit bigger. I do not want a road glide or the wind is picking up. Yeah, a Dyna FXR. I don't know. Super low.
How about something with a bigger gas tank?
Something with a bigger gas tank. So my new Sportster has a bigger gas tank, Tippy. I would put a bigger gas tank on a Sportster if I got another Sportster. I'm looking at an exact bike just like Gold Digger, just so that I could have two of them. But cruise control would be nice. Bigger tank would be nice. Anti-lock brakes would be nice. Windshield would be nice. But at the same time, nobody, I don't know, like riding a great big bike, I just don't feel, I'm just going to say it, everybody can hate me. I don't want to ride a bagger across the country. Who gives a shit? Like, you're on a bagger. Yeah, I mean, just get in a minivan at that point. So, I know.
You need a bagger to carry all your stuff.
It would carry all my stuff. See, I would be down on all the challenges.
See, you can also get a throttle lock, and so if you don't have a cruise, that'll help you out.
Hey,
I've done that a couple times.
Who's the coolest Indian rider you know by chance?
What?
The coolest Indian rider you know.
Yes. Indian rider would be Adam Sandoval. Well, he's actually sponsored by Harley, but his favorite bike he rides is an Indian. So, yeah, my answer for everything is Adam Sandoval. Oh, he's cute. Have you seen him?
No,
And he owns a campground.
I've heard about his campground.
Yeah.
No. The spider and the frog, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Life of Brian says wrong answer.
Oh.
He says what?
He says that's the wrong answer.
I still didn't hear you.
The Life of Brian. He's the one who asked that question. He says that is the wrong answer. Adam Sandoval.
Adam Sandoval's the wrong answer. I'm sorry. I didn't get close notes before this.
You're fine. You answered it the way you wanted to answer it, and that's what we're looking for.
I have a question, Joyce.
Yeah.
Have you made it back to the rally at the Rattler?
Oh yeah.
Have you gone to the rally there now?
No, I have not. It is it's like the second week in September. No, and I want to so bad.
I found that place really interesting.
Yeah, no, I want to go back. I really, really, really want to go back. It's just getting there. I mean, it's in Alabama, and yeah, that needs to be on my list as well.
Maybe I know your list was big. You were like get a bigger list of places you wanted to go back, and that was one of the ones I wondered since you were there.
That is one of the places. Yeah. Great.
Joyce, do you ever feel like the bucket list never stops? Because that's where I'm at. It just keeps piling in.
I feel like I have to think about places I haven't been that I want to go to. I mean, I do. Like now, I want to ride Mexico up to Alaska, and I do want to ride out of the country. I mean, I've ridden Mexico, I've ridden Canada, I've ridden Bali, Indonesia, I've ridden, but I do want to go outside of the country and ride more. So maybe I need to start thinking about that. But
now, when you ride out of the countries, do you find it reasonable to rent bikes?
yeah, well, so in Indonesia, I rented a scooter, so maybe that really should count. But I did ride all over Bali on a scooter. And
did you take a plane over there? I guess you did, right?
yes.
Did you enjoy the little beers that were on the plane?
She flies for free.
Yes.
I love them things, man. Love them.
The little beers.
But she
Yeah,
drinks
Yingling.
Yingling or whatever that beer that Dark likes.
Yingling! Yeah!
Yes.
One more question for me. Are you going to be going by Cave Creek at all while you're there in Arizona?
I will be Friday. That's Friday plan. I'm going to go to Cave Creek. Love Cave Creek.
Yeah. That's one place I want to go myself.
So I will be
Joyce,
taking tons of pictures and putting them on social media of Cave Creek.
Okay.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. I am technically challenged.
Not worse than me, trust me.
I have a YouTube channel. It's all I can do to keep up with Instagram and Facebook. Now maybe that the book is done, I would have more time to put stuff on YouTube. But I have a hard time just doing Instagram and Facebook. And I was doing TikTok and then totally forgot about that. I don't know. I'm like, I can answer my phone. I can send text messages. That is about it.
Only if you don't lose your phone.
No, I need it. Yeah, I was just told I need a new phone. This phone is about ready to die. So
my fear is what yours happened. When you lost your phone, you had, the one that you had in the trip and you got it working again. And then you finally lost it flying out of the holder. Because Dark always says you put your phone in the holder. And I'm like, nope, I'm not putting my cell phone there because I have witnessed his phone flying out of it and actually was on the phone with him the day it did and watched the cars literally drive over me.
Yes.
That was the video. And I watched the cars drive over top of me. And it's like, it's going to get ran over, but miraculously he got it. But yes, he's lost his phone a couple of times. That's my fear. So.
That and it just vibrates your phone so much that then your phone tends to not work. My phone is having issues right now because it's been vibrated to death. It feels like a shaken baby evidently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or bikes.
All right, T-Bone.
Take care, T-Bone. So, Joyce, in your book, you wrote about a bar, or I should say saloon, out there that you ordered your burger and your drink, and you were waiting to ride your bike through the bar. What was that experience like?
Okay, back up just 3 sentences. I lost you in the motorcycle.
Okay, the bar you went to out on the West Coast out there towards Oregon.
Cruisers.
That you rode your bike through. Yes,
cruisers.
You say you've been wanting to do that for a long time and stuff, and
I had been wanting to do that for years and years and years and just never got over there. Well, I'd been over there a ton, just never made it to the bar. Absolutely. So Thursday, all summer, I think it started already. They have bike nights and they open up the garage doors and you ride your motorcycle past the band right through the bar. And it is one of the coolest things ever. I was told it was a rookie thing to do, but while I was there, so many people did it. So I can't think they were all rookies. And it is so cool. You rev up your bike and the whole bar just stops and stares at you. You know, it is amazing. Cruisers in State Line, Idaho. Hi, Justin. He's the owner. Love it.
Have to go
Yeah.
to cruisers next time I'm in Idaho.
Yes, you have to. It is one of the coolest things. And then the Harley dealership just down the road is great as well. Yeah.
Did you have a favorite Harley dealership that you visited during that book signing? Like, I know they were all great to you, but is there one that sticks out to you?
Yes. I should think about this before I speak, but yes, I'm gonna go with Motown Harley in Detroit. I'm doing international. I did International Female Ride Day there last May, and now this May I'm going to their sister store, also in Detroit, Motor City. But Motown Harley was my favorite. Just everybody there, the staff, not just the staff, but the people there, the hug group, everybody was super nice to me. The 1%ers, the patch guys, the women. That's the manager gave me a free back tire. Yeah, that is that's my favorite dealership. I don't know. I love it. It's a huge dealership. Yeah.
It's 5 hours from me. I cross because I'm right at the end of I-75. Like where I-75 ends meets Canada. Like I'm the international border right there. So Detroit's 5 hours from me. Because it's kind of funny. That's the closest there. The next closest Harley dealership to me is in Canada, which is 4.5 hours east of me. But Detroit's almost closer. Yeah, Detroit. That's why when I fly, I cross the bridge. I just cross the bridge and take the air from the airport into Michigan, and I fly from there, from Chippewa, because I'm right there on the border. But yeah, I know I've gone by it. I've never stopped that dealership yet. And I can't convince my husband to stop. My husband's not into bikes, so he just keeps driving.
I love it. I love that dealership. Yeah, the people are so nice. So I'll be there in May again.
Oh, May. Which weekend in May?
May 3rd is International Female Ride Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder if I might talk my girlfriend into a road trip.
Yes. I'll be there for the weekend.
I might be able to talk my son's girlfriend into. We're pretty close. I might be able to talk Maggie into a road trip. That I don't know, when we get together, she might get in trouble. But anyway, so that'd be fun.
Now, Joyce, I noticed that you stayed at a lot of KOAs. Was that planned, or was that the last resort to stay at?
No, it was lack of planning. So KOAs just are easy to find. I'm wanting to stay at state parks, but they don't let you make reservations unless you do it like in a year in advance.
Right.
So state parks, you have to ride, 20 minutes away, and then you have to ride through the campground, hope that there's a place to sleep. So KOAs, I could call or go online and get a feel for the campground, see what they had, and then decide from there. Plus, I did say a couple times in the book, most of the KOAs have security. So another reason I didn't feel unsafe was there's security people at night. Some of them, they lock their gates in the middle of the night. From like midnight to 5 a.m., the gate was locked. That also made me feel safer. The KOA would, when they found out I was a single female traveling alone, they would put me in a campsite close to a camp host. They were looking out for my safety.
That's good.
KOAs are more expensive, but I knew the bathrooms were going to be nice, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
easy. Not complaining.
We stayed at one last summer. It was nice. Dark and I stayed at one. Where was that? I can't remember which state it was. We stayed
Outside of Indianapolis.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Outside of Indianapolis.
Hey, Rob, you got one for her?
Yeah. I'm curious. What is this Minnesota beer that you found?
Oh my gosh! You don't know what Minnesota beer is?
I've never heard Minnesota beer.
Well, it says Minnesota sideways on it. It's blue and says Minnesota. I still have not had one. Yeah, I need a Minnesota beer.
I'll look at Total Wine up here and see what they have.
I'll send you a picture of it. I have it.
Okay.
Is that so you can read it when you've got it tilted up?
No, it's when you're passed out laying on the ground, you can still read the can when it's laying on the side beside you.
It's laying on the side. I don't know, Minnesota is a long word, right?
Yeah.
So they put it sideways on the can.
So it's a 24-ounce can. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this way, if I find it up around here, when you come here, I can have some for you.
Yes, yes, I would ride all the way out there to get a Minnesota beer.
Greg in the comments.
I've done dumber things, okay? So
Right?
Greg in the comments says that the KOAs, they're the Hiltons of the campgrounds.
They are.
I like them because they're clean and you can get one,
yeah.
Reserve it.
I will say, Joyce, I laughed on the one episode when you got to keep the bike in the hotel room with you.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah.
I think that guy was maybe just a little bit in love with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think so. That like the whole rest of the trip, I just kept wanting to take Coulter into the hotel room with me. So yeah, I was really disappointed every other hotel room I went to that she didn't get to come into the room with me. So, but that was a hoot. That was, yeah, trying to get her out of the room was ridiculous. But that might have been one of the highlights of the trip.
I liked the hotel you stayed in, and the guy gave you an hourly rate.
That the guy what?
He quoted you how much it was per hour. That was a nice hotel to stay in. I've been on a trip with a certain person, and we seem to end up staying in one of those kind of places all the time because of unscheduled stops.
Hey,
yeah, we've stayed in a few of those.
Usually,
if you only need 2 hours sleep, you get off cheap.
Yeah, I require 8 or 9 hours of sleep, especially on a road trip. But yeah, I usually stay at the diviest of divey cheap hotels because I'm cheap. I'm trying to save money. So the crappier and the less expensive the hotel, the better. But I think that one was
barricade the door. Didn't you barricade the door that night?
Greg wants to know what's after Arizona, by the way. More findings?
When I was after I left Arizona?
No, he wants. Yeah, what's after Arizona? What are you going to be doing?
After this, April. So May 3rd is International Female Ride Day.
Okay.
And then, then I have Memorial Day weekend. I will be in Washington, D.C. again. That was absolutely amazing. I did a ride to the wall. So I'm going to fly to D.C., rent a bike, do a book signing at Patriot Harley for the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And then last year they had me ride right up front with the Patriot Guard. I wrote an article about that in Twisted Road Motorcycle Rental. they've got my article on their website. So that was absolutely last year the highlight of my year. So I'm doing that again. And then that's Memorial Day weekend. And then June 7th, I will be in New Hampshire for the grand opening of the dealership up there, Manchester Harley. And then after June, then I have 2 months off, July and August. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for 2 months.
So you're going to be on the East Coast this upcoming summer. That's cool. So maybe me and the wife can ride out and meet you somewhere. That'd be cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So you'll be in Washington, April, June, you said?
Washington, D.C., Memorial Day weekend, May 27th, I think that is.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then Washington, D.C., and then New Hampshire 2 weeks after that, June 7th.
You're going back to New Hampshire after what happened? The rain?
I know, right? I do like that dealership, though, a lot. So, I don't think I'm doing... The week after that is Laconia Bike Week. I don't think I'm doing Laconia Bike Week this year because after Laconia Bike Week, I have 2 months off. So, yeah.
You'll end up writing another book.
I think my next book might be a children's motorcycle book. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't. This book took me 2 years and 4 months to write. I need a break.
Well,
yeah, but I don't know. I could be writing another book. Okay.
You have your little 6-year-old that well, she wouldn't be 6, she'd be 8 now, and she's, she'd be riding now. But you.
That was cute. That was cute for a bunker biker.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She'd be
my little
now.
bunker biker. I wish she was my granddaughter. Oh my God. Yeah. The coolest 8-year-old ever. I just saw her a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
So
in Sacramento.
Where was bunker biker at?
Where did I bunker biker?
Yeah.
Outside of Sacramento. Where did I stay at bunker biker?
There you go. Yeah.
Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah. That's if I do 48 states in 48 days, I will hopefully be staying with more bunker biker hosts. Keep the price down a little bit, save some money, and meet people. Like it's also a lot about that. Meeting more awesome people.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question. The sunshade you bought for the bike, do you use that?
I do. Yeah, it's called More Shade. Yeah, and it's super easy. It just goes right on your bike in like 2 seconds and keeps the sun off of your seat. So, and it, in Portland, it doesn't keep the rain off of it, but it keeps a lot of the rain off of it. But yeah, and it advertises, crazybikerbitch.com.
Yeah.
But yes,
I love question if it was waterproof.
Yeah, you can spray it with water, make it water resistant. It's not because the sides are open, right?
Yeah.
So rain can come in the sideways, but it does keep your bike a lot drier than having nothing on it. But it is a sunshade to keep the seat from burning you. Yeah. Their website, more shade for you. Yeah. Their website is on my website as well.
Okay.
Crazybikerbitch.com.
Crazybikerbitch.com. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, congratulations.
Are you guys who's going to Sturgis this year?
Oh, not me.
No.
Did it last year, so.
No. Nope. No.
Unfortunately.
We did it last year, and I'm recovering from my ankle being broken, so.
Yeah. So.
No, and I took a a position with the Motorcycle Riders Foundation, so I'm the new state rep for Minnesota, and I have to be in bikers in the meeting of the minds in Louisiana at the end of September. Then my daughters get married at the end of October, so there's all my vacation.
Yeah.
Hellfighter Steve Hill, he will be at the Sturgis by the Big Cross. It's a church, I want to say, or
Yes.
clubhouse. It's a clubhouse, right, Steve?
Yeah.
That's
That
where
was
him
great
and the
meeting,
Hellfighters will be.
Yeah, that's where him and the Hellfighters go. It's a big cross. You can't miss it. Right at the Sturgis sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't decided if I'm doing Sturgis. I mean, I probably will. At least for a few days, I'll be there. But
You do Sturgis every year.
I just every year I say no, I'm probably not going, and then every year I find myself there again. So yeah, it's Sturgis. How do you say no? You just
Money.
Easy.
That's how I say no. Money.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to visit Nebraska anymore, J-Man. just saying. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
kidding.
I will never be trailering again.
Yeah. Oh,
There
don't ever
is-
say-
Never
I
say
Yeah,
enjoyed
never.
they're
my time
expecting
sitting
like
there with
100,000 people this year. So I'm like, oh gosh, it's a lot.
I bet you about
This is their anniversary year.
Yeah.
Sorry, there, Dark Soul. Anniversary year.
Yeah, it's going to be big this year. This is their anniversary year.
Which means a lot of people that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, this is going to be their anniversary year, the Sturgis.
Can you hear all the bikes go by?
Every occasionally I hear bikes. Yeah, Steve says it will be the 85th anniversary,
Yeah.
which every year's an anniversary. I mean, if it's not the 100th, I ain't going.
The 100th, I might actually make a plan prior to that, more than just 2 weeks before. Usually I'm just like,
It's only 15 more years. I'm sure I got 15 more years left on a bike.
Right?
definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the Hog's anniversary, the 30th year this year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you get North Dakota to buy a bike?
Did I get North? I'm working on that every day.
I know he has the bug.
Yeah, he's riding my other Sportster right now. Yeah, so he's no longer in North Dakota. He's in Portland. So
Yes,
so I officially have a boyfriend. Yeah,
Good for
it's been a
you.
really, really, really long time since I've had a boyfriend, but it's official. I have a boyfriend. So
Yep.
Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
thank you.
I had a question about taking a Sportster on such a long trip.
Yes.
What kind of seat do you have, and how comfortable is it?
I have a
I've
Mustang
never
seat.
taken a Sportster more than 100 miles.
I have the Mustang touring seat on both bikes. I love it. It's perfect for me, but I pack the bike so that my backrest bag, and then I comes up towards my back, and then I have a one of those drawstring bags that has I took a regular bedroom pillow, cut it in half, and sewed it up. So that's my pillow when I'm on the road. And then I have I have the pillow, my blanket, a hoodie, and sometimes my shower towel. And then that gets attached to the backrest bag, and it is up. I'm up against that. So my ride is really comfortable. Everybody's like, aren't you dying? No, I'm comfortable. I mean, I know I would be more comfortable on a bigger bike, but I'm comfortable. So I love
all
my
that's
Mustang.
important.
What?
So
I'm
that's all that's
imagining a
important.
Sportster would kind of be like the same with you. I had a backrest on my Suzuki when I went to Daytona on it, 1,600 miles round trip. But or no, it wasn't. It was 2,600 miles round trip. Anyway, to make a long story short, yeah, it was like riding a Sportster because it was just a 700. So yeah, I can dig what you're going through with the backrest and the big bag to hold your back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve says you got to be tough to ride long distance on a sporty.
Tough or crazy, I don't know.
I would
But
say
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I would say crazy.
Well, I mean, it's what I had, and then it just I've made it more comfortable. I don't know. If I end up getting a bigger bike, I'm looking at a street bob also.
Okay.
But if I get, I don't know. I feel like if I get a bigger bike, I don't know. I don't know. I like stopping every 100 miles, go to the bathroom, have water. Okay, that's a beautiful bike. Sorry.
It's okay, Joyce. I do the same thing. I do the exact same thing all the time when I see a biker here. It's like a squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially where she's at. I mean, you know, they're going to be coming by, and it's going to be, you know, no problemo with you checking that bike out.
I noticed in your book, almost everywhere you went, almost absolutely everywhere you went, people were great and friendly.
Oh my God.
And that, which is really nice to hear.
And I really wanted that message to come out in the book. Like, you know, people, one of the very first things they ask is, were you afraid? What? But I feel like I wasn't afraid because of the people I met. I would be at a gas station and somebody would be like, can I pray for you? You know, or they'd be like, be safe. And people were just so good to me. I did not expect that. I didn't get that on the first 2 rides. I mean, I met nice people, but being by myself, people were fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Every day I was just shaking my head going, wow, I can't believe how nice people are to me. And yeah, it was just, yeah, people wanted to help me. People were great. I dropped the bike and, you know,
yeah,
I had 3 guys there picking it up before I was even standing up. I mean, it was, yeah, people were just great. Yeah.
Yeah, Frogzilla, he says we're a great bunch of people. That's for sure. Bikers are a great bunch of people.
Yeah, but it wasn't biker. Oh gosh, yeah, I met bikers and like 5 minutes later they'd invite me to stay at their house. But it was not bikers. So it was just people at gas stations, at campgrounds. So what I took away, yeah, just people were nice everywhere, and it just made me realize that there's really great people around the world, or country, and yeah.
Do you think that's because you were alone? Do you think that's because you were alone this trip, or the other trips you were not alone?
Yeah.
That you noticed that more?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I mean, people were good when I was not alone, but people were fabulous because I was alone.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Doc Harley.
I loved your line, by the way. The tits are real. The smile is fake. I love that freaking line. Oh my God, that is the best damn line in the world.
I use that as a bloody tongue a lot because I'm like, I have to stand there all the time and smile. And when I really just want to like bop people in the head and be like, use your brain. So, but I have to stand there and smile. So I'm like, yeah, the boobs are real, the smile, yeah, not really.
I do think about you every time I fly, and I go by the flight attendants and the people I'm on the plane with, and it's like, yeah. It's like I envy you for doing your job. Like, I don't know how you do it, because I
my God, I don't even
crack the people in the head that I'm flying with, let alone be the person. I have to be nice to them, even though they're idiots, and you want to push them.
I get a lot of vacation time. That is how I do this job. You know, I get a lot of vacation time. I work 4 days a week most of the time, and then it takes 3 days to get over it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love that line. It was like, oh, okay, people really knew what she was thinking. Like,
yes,
oh my God.
I don't want my passengers to read my book. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Don't encourage them. And by the way, I found something out that I never knew. That passengers give the stewardess gifts. I've never seen that or heard of that before.
Yes, it happened. I think it mostly started during COVID, maybe a little bit before. But yeah, often passengers walk on the plane, and especially since there's so many videos out there now about stupid passengers, and the dumb things that people do on planes. Passengers will walk on and give me a $5 Starbucks card, or I just got a $10 Target gift card. I was like, oh God, thanks.
Okay.
Hand sanitizers, chocolate. They bring us macadamia nuts when they come from Hawaii, which are expensive, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of hand sanitizer. I get a lot of hand sanitizer, and I wondered if they did that because the plane I used to work on didn't have running water, so they just wanted my hands clean. But and I think they give me Starbucks cards because they just want me caffeinated and to be a nice person.
Awake?
But if they
You'll be
do
awake.
me, yeah, they should be giving the pilots Starbucks cards. But no. I want Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, though. I mean, not to be picky, but
That's being kind of picky, Joyce.
I know it is. Sorry, yeah. But here I'm in Arizona. I've been to the Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts in Oregon. So
I do.
I have been to the Dunkin' Donuts 3 times since I've been to Arizona. I feel really bad. But
Canada is Tim Hortons.
I got a Dunkin' Donuts a block away from me. I'm on the safest area in Anoka. Dunkin' Donuts, the cops go there.
oh my God. Now, the next thing you're going to tell me is you have a Sheetz gas station.
We don't have that.
That's over by me. That's over by me.
Oh my gosh.
Sheetz headquarters right around the corner from me.
They have the best chicken sandwiches.
So is Sheetz gas station the best road food that you eat when you're on the road?
Oh, she loves those.
She loves them. She loves her chicken parms very much. She ate them like days in a row.
Oh my gosh, yes. The chicken parmesan sandwich, yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
I think I ate 2 of them in one day.
Yes, you did in the book. I think you said that.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
But Dunkin' Donuts has good food too. But I don't remember how many cans of Campbell's soup I ate.
What, Dor?
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't get food poisoning, by the way, in your book.
I would have to disagree on the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
Why, Dor?
I would have to disagree on that Dunkin' Donuts. No,
Why you disagree?
I love finding a donut. Okay, all right. When it comes to their donuts, it comes out of a freaking box that's been cooked somewhere else.
What?
Yeah.
I think there's a band on stage or something. I'm like, there's loud music now. Sorry.
Yeah. How did you
I don't
not
eat
get
donuts.
Oh, she doesn't. She eats her other food, Dark. Yeah. I don't. Okay. My question is, how did you not get food poisoning from that chicken sandwich that you ate that was like you bought from the gas station. You weren't even sure it was.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know how you ate food that I don't know how you didn't get food poisoning. I kept waiting in the book for you to say you got
Right.
sick.
I didn't have time to get food poisoning. I couldn't. I had to be places. It was like I don't want to say I was on a schedule because I had nothing planned except book signing. But I had to be places at certain days. I would have probably ridden with food poisoning. I don't know.
Yeah, no, because you kept saying, you eat. I'm waiting. I kept waiting and waiting. It's like she ate that. She's going to be sick. But then the next thing I know, you're off to do it, and you never got sick. Like
no, I didn't.
Cast iron stomach. You have a cast iron stomach. You didn't get the flu. You didn't get a cold. You didn't have allergic reaction.
Most of my food was cooked in the cast iron skillet. But yeah, I'm surprised more people don't give me shit about carrying a 9-inch cast iron skillet on a Sportster across the country 3 times.
It would serve 2 purposes: keep you safe and make you food.
Yeah.
Right?
Just saying.
Yeah. That could be another thing I keep. I should keep that cast iron skillet in the bed in the tent next to me.
Bag, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could use it. You could bang on it to scare the bears away.
Right? Yeah, that was what was going through my head at that moment as I was saying that. Okay, I know I could shoot a bear in the head and he's probably not going to die. I could tase him. He's not going to die. Pepper spray is just going to piss him off more. But the cast iron skillet, if I hit a bear with a cast iron skillet, would he go away?
Right.
He'd probably
not. He'd probably get mad
from you.
But if you have food in the skillet, you throw the skillet away and he'll just go for the food. He doesn't want you. Yes. He wants the food.
That would probably work with men too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, hitting them in the head with the cast iron skillet might not kill them, but it would definitely probably maybe smarten them up a little.
Hey.
The man that carries a cast iron pot with him, I shouldn't say something because I may get hit with the cast iron pot this summer. But no, I live with bears. Like, not live with them. Where I am, I have bears in my backyard in the summer. So I'm pretty used to having bears around. They come out. I have grapes and stuff. So you kind of get, I have moose too. So
Bedlam's got a good question. Were there cougars out there with the bears?
Were there what with the bears?
Cougars. Yeah, the big
now,
cats.
Which kind of,
you weren't that far out west, though, were you?
I don't know.
I don't know if there was cougars in any of the areas.
You're trying to be funny. There's nothing scarier than a woman with an iron skillet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm trying to hear you over the band. They brought a band out.
Yeah.
And it's gotten really loud. I can hear the band over the motorcycles now.
Well,
I do like your list of.
So I don't know how long you guys want to keep going.
Yeah, no, I do like your list of things you're scared of. By the way,
pterodactyls, bears, sharks. I think in the book it's pterodactyl, shark, bears, and yeah,
and spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Joyce,
yes.
Joyce, it's nice having you on the show and everything. We're going to wrap it up because we can hear the music in the background too and stuff. So, you stay safe and keep the wheels turning, and sunny side up.
Thank you.
And I'm bouncing out. Y'all take care, everyone.
Dark Soul, you take it easy. Joyce, it's been a joy having you. I can't wait to get my copy of the book and read it. Because I don't do the phone reading stuff because it bothers my eyes. So I will.
Yeah, I like to hold the book in my hand.
And when we do meet up on the East Coast, let's keep our fingers crossed. You can sign my book.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll do one better. I'll order it from you, and when you get home, you can just sign it and mail it out to me, and I'll put it with my other two.
Absolutely. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or crazybikebitch.com, and I will drop one in the mail to you.
I'll do that.
And I'll
Okay.
try to see if I can maybe
Detroit.
down to Detroit, and on the 3rd, I'll have to see if I can talk Maggie or Julie into a road trip for a day or so. It's just a quick down and back. It's not bad for us. So
that would be awesome. I'll be there Friday. I'll get there Friday, and then book signing half the day Saturday, and then home Sunday morning. So yeah, let's work something out.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll have
Donna,
to see if I
want
can
to
work
thank you for
something
coming
out.
on tonight too.
Traffic. Oh, no problem.
It's always a joy when you're on.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is. We love you, Donna.
He's sweet talking me. Must be wanting.
It wouldn't be the unaffiliated without you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know, sweetie.
I was very glad you could be here, Donna.
I was glad to be on here. And I have a quick question about your cousin RJ. You talk about postcards and cows for
JR.
JR.
Yes, my cousin.
JR. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a thing. Does he follow there's a Facebook guy on Facebook, actually Instagram and Facebook. You can follow cows. He's got a dairy farm, and he's got a thing that you can actually follow different cows. They name them, and he's got things so you can find out about. It is hilarious. It's like I know it sounds weird. I follow him. Okay. So I thought of your cousin every time, and it's like he should follow.
Oh, that's
him.
I don't know that he has social media, but I do. I follow cows. I follow cows on social media. Bruce is my favorite cow on Instagram, but yeah, I do follow cows.
I know there's a lot of hilarious things. So my family comes from dairy farmers. Okay, so it's kind of fun following the dairy cows.
Well, you are Canadian.
Yes, I'm Canadian and half American, and my dad was American, not the Canadian side. So I'm
Canada wants Minnesota. Not going to happen.
I don't want Minnesota. No offense, been there, done that. I'm only kidding. I've done all those states across. So I've been there quite a few times. So, but if you ever you did say you wanted to do Canada, Joyce. Which part of Canada did you want to ride?
I've already ridden through Victoria, Vancouver, up there because it's so close to home. But I will probably ride up to Alaska, so ride through Canada up there. But if I do 48 states in 48 days plus Mexico and Canada, I will go up. I'll stay the night in State Line, Idaho, to be at Cruisers on a Thursday night. That is like the most, like that is a definite must. And then I'll shoot up to Canada from there, or I think it's like Spokane, Washington. And there is a campground, a motorcycle campground up there called Toads that I want to stay at.
Okay, heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just wondering because I'm the Great Lakes. I'm on the circle route for the Great Lakes, and I know some of the guys want to come and do that.
Yes. So I wouldn't mind doing, so when I did my ride to Portland to Portland, I did not go into Canada because I was carrying. And I couldn't bring my gun up to Canada. Yeah, so that's what kept me out of Canada.
Yeah,
that.
I know.
You have to break it down and incorporate it into pieces on your bike. That way, when you get over there, you can put it all back together.
Yeah. I'll try that. Try not to end up in jail.
Right.
Yeah. I think you would probably be. I don't think it would work.
No,
You never know. I mean, I've seen it on TV. Why not?
Right, I'll try it. I mean,
social media.
Okay, MacGyver.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is the girl who calls the you know those little things that attach the battery and the zip ties. And you want her to take. Well, I'm sure the gun part, taking it apart would be fine, but finding a place on the motorcycle to put it, be a little hard.
Yeah.
No,
but if it's not on me, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look into this.
They have firearm smelling dogs. Well, if you've never fired
they
a
do.
firing
Yeah.
arm, you know.
There is ways of bringing guns and stuff like that into Canada. It's the same with when we bring over to the States. If we bring stuff, there's paperwork, you got to register. It's something you have to do like months and months ahead of time because it's a lot of red tape.
Well, yeah, it's like shipping your motorcycle, you know, across the seas or something. I imagine it would be a lot of red tape and paperwork.
Yeah.
That sounds like way too much planning for me.
Yeah, to get your gun over there, it wouldn't be worth it because you're only going one state and then you're coming back again. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on what you're doing. If you were like just going up and coming like crossing over into the Canadian side. And by the way, the Canadian Niagara Falls is way better on the Canadian Falls side.
I heard that. I did hear that.
I've been on both. I've done both. The Canadian side is way nicer than the American side. And Americans will tell you that. It's just is. But if you were just crossing, you could store your gun somewhere and then come on the U.S. side and then come across. Yeah,
they said that there's lockers you could put your gun in and stuff. But I just I saw it. I was like, okay, Reader's Digest version, please. This took way too long.
Motor Noggin says it's expensive in Canada.
Yes.
Yes and
he
no.
Lives up there by there, so I would say he.
Yeah. Yes and no. Like, for you guys, would consider it expensive.
Probably right across the border there is probably expensive, but up where you're at, it's not too bad.
I'm border too. So like I'm a border city, so it's expensive. Like we go back and forth. That's what keeps like Sioux, Michigan is like across the bridge. We keep the Sioux, Michigan popping because there's nothing there in the release up in the summer. But your money right now is better than like I think it's 66 cents is the exchange right now. So you guys, your money exchanged over to Canada, you get more money, but it's not cheap. No, Bedlam. Yeah, I saw what Bedlam put, and no, we're not becoming the 51st state. No, but
Rob,
our stuff is more expensive. Our gas has gone down. No. Our gas prices have gone down, so it's because they took a tax off, so it's a little cheaper. But some Americans do find our stuff's a little bit more expensive, but we also make more money an hour. Our wages are higher.
Yes.
So so a little bit different that way. Joyce, but Joyce has been in BC. She's flown in there for work.
I was going to say she flies all over. So
yeah, I'm often in BC for work.
Yeah, because I remember that one night you sent me a picture of your bed with the chocolate on it and all that stuff. And you were like, ooh, look at her.
All right, TMI, wrong kind of show for that.
Really?
My phone is flashing at me that it's about to die, which is funny. So I should let you guys go.
Let you go. Take care. See you,
Joyce. It was a joy having you.
Thank you. Anytime. Thank you. It was awesome.
Come on.
You be safe and trailer that bike back home.
I'm flying home this trip. This was a business trip. Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah. We won't even get into that.
All right, Joyce.
Okay. Talk to you guys later.
Get your phone charged and have a great time. You hear?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
That was cool. Thanks, guys, for being here. Great show. Everybody says nice show. Cool. We thank you for being here. Remember to be bad.
And remember,
what are you going to say there, Rob? You got anything?
Well, great. Joyce she's wonderful. She's awesome. Meeting her in person was wonderful. I mean, just wow. Go get her book. You can get it on Amazon. She's got all 3 books there. They're great to read. They're great book to pass the time away. just finished hers on digital. I have to finish what the actual end of the book and on, but um, the whole trip that one it was just wonderful. And I never knew we had a Minnesota beer just named Minnesota beer.
Now you do.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we're 10 minutes away from Dr. Harley. So,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go over to Dr. Harley and
Because we ran over. Yeah, go over and visit Dr. Harley and check him out, guys. And thanks everybody for hitting the like. Exit through the gift shop, as the process says.
yep. And
Peace
y'all
out.
be safe.
As soon as